Every time we come home and see our pet, whether that be dog or cat, run up to the door and get all excited to see us, it reminds us that we're not alone in this world. The idea of where people are getting their pets from these days is an extremely big topic of discussion. Today I plan on addressing whether you should adopt a dog from a shelter or rescue or continue buying from breeders. And hopefully by the end of this speech I'll persuade you to buy from a shelter or adopt from shelters from now on. To do this, we're going to take a look at a couple major points, 3 to be exact. First being the unfortunate future that many animals face in shelters. The cost of breeding versus adopting, and how your adoption can help save other animals. One of the main reasons you should feel the need to adopt at a shelter or a rescue is because many animals face the possibility of being euthanized. And for those who don't know what that means, basically they just put them down in the shelter. And it's really sad. There are a lot of statistics out there, and it's quite alarming about how many animals face this potential scary outcome. The PETA website, SS 2019, states that although some dogs and cats are reclaimed or adopted, nearly 4 million unwanted dogs and cats are left with nowhere to go. This number of animals is disturbing, and according to the article titled Pet Statistics, currently published on the ASPCA website, which stands for the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals website, it says 2019, approximately 56% of households in the United States don't have a dog, and another 65% don't have a cat. Can you imagine if we cut that number in half, what that would do? The fact of the matter is that nearly 4 million animals without a home each day don't have much time left. While buying from a breeder can get you exactly what you want, a lot of animals out there from shelters are just looking for the chance to be loved. And an article on the ABC 27 News website that was written by Don White estimated 2.7 million animals euthanized in the United States each year. Last updated January 2016, 2017 states that nearly 2.7 million animals are euthanized in the United States every year. And this huge number comes from animal shelters being overpopulated and forced to do this to make room for other animals. While being euthanized is a big reason why you should choose to adopt from a shelter, another big reason is the cost. I feel like there's a misconception about adopting many times. Many times people think that there's a lot of problems with these animals, so they're going to have to pay a lot more, but in reality a lot of these animals are truly very healthy and well taken care of in these shelters. When you're looking to get a pet, many people think that buying a dog from a private puppy mill is the best thing to do, many times which is incorrect. According to the article written on bestfriends.org, assessed 2018, buying a pet can easily cost between $500 to $1,000, sometimes ranging all the way up to $5,000. While adopting a pet can cost anywhere from $60 to $200. Many times, the cost for buying a pet only includes the dog itself or the cat itself, not any of the medical expenses, vaccines, surgeries they may need. While when you adopt, you're paying for the other animals to continue to provide care in that shelter until someone else adopts them. I think with the fate of the animals and the cost of breeding out of the way, the last reason you should adopt versus breed is that your adoption could save the life of another animal. Think about how precious your life is. Think about if you were abandoned on the street with nowhere to go. Would you want someone to help take you in and provide for you at your lowest moment? And ultimately, many dogs and cats are faced with this horrible circumstance. When you choose to adopt, you aren't just saving the life of the animal that you are adopting, but a second one as well. According to the February 26, 2018 article in Pet Me magazine by Melissa Lampert, when you adopt an animal from a shelter or rescue, you're actually saving 2 lives. The life of your new best friend and the one who will then be there to replace them in the shelter. In the same magazine listed above, Melissa goes on to write that because shelters euthanize animals to clear more room for other animals, if we can adopt these animals, then we save so many dogs and cats from this unfortunate death. Truthfully, it all comes down to one thing: adoption is the key to helping so many. Part of me truly believes that dogs and cats are put on this world to help us get through the good times and the bad times, and many animals are just looking for that opportunity. It's up to us to give them that opportunity, to have the chance to love on us and let us love them. Remember, just like Melissa said, you adopt 1, save 2. After everything I said, before coming to a conclusion on whether you're going to adopt from a shelter or buy from a breeder, you must first consider the outcomes for many animals in the shelter, the cost of breeding versus adopting, and how your adoption can save so many other animals. When you're looking at each of these points, it becomes obvious that the side in favor of adopting from a shelter is more prominent in the speech. This is because the research shows that there are perks to helping adopt animals from shelters that include avoiding euthanization, saving money, and helping other animals in the future. Ultimately, everyone in this world has a right to choose But I think it would make us all feel a little better if we went out of our way to save many dogs and cats from this unfortunate circumstance. Thank you.